Welcome to Positive Message Channel. This is the only channel that touches life and changes life from bad to good. Today, I'm discussing this topic that says, what will you gain from associating with bad friends? What will you gain from associating with bad friends? If you look around your community today, you will discover that the rate of bad habits is increasing while the rate of good habit is decreasing. And this lifestyle is mostly common in the life of the youth of nowadays. Mostly all the youth that lives in various communities engage in various kind of unquestionable characters, like involving in hard drugs, internet fraudsters, getting involved in immoralities, and stealings, and getting rich without labor, cheating, disrespect, and so on and so forth. Now, you are a youth, that you are well trained by your parents. You came from a family where your parents brought you up maybe in the way of the Lord, or you are well trained. Ask yourself, what will you now gain from going to associate with this type of youth? What will you gain? What will you gain from mingling with that kind of youth? What you are going to gain is nothing but an early death. An early death. Your life will be cut short at a very early stage. That is exactly what you are going to gain. Because those hard drugs that these youth are involved in is not healthy. It's not even good for their health. But they heavily engage in it. What about immorality? These are dangerous life. But you see them, they enjoy it. What about the idea of getting rich at a very early stage without labor? They want to be millionaires, they want to make it. What will you gain if you now abandon your well-trained characters? You drop it and you now put on their own bad attitude and put it on. It's early death. Do you think they are enjoying their life? Do you think the lifestyle they're involved in, do you think is enjoyable? Because them that are living in this very questionable life will be looking at you that you are not living in that kind of life like a fool. But are you really the fool? No. In the real sense, they are even the most stupid and fool, because their life is being exposed into different things that will endanger them. But why you have been preserved for life? But because the way this life, this world is being designed is a satanic world, you may be lured into that kind of life. You may even be pushed, be impelled to mingle with this type of wasteful youth that are wasting their future. But I'm telling you today, disease from it, because your life will be cut short at a very early age. If you are involved in their life, ask yourself, what have you gained ever since? The only thing you will gain is probably you are rich, or you have access to be rich through internet fraudster. To me, is that a gain? No. It's a total waste of life. Ask yourself, Your parents that have invested money on your education, your parents that have invested so much time in training you, bringing you up, how will they feel when they now see you living in that a wasteful and questionable life? Will they not be disgraced? Will they not be put into shame? You can still make a U-turn if you find yourself in that kind of situation. It is only those that have died that cannot make a U-turn again. You can make a U-turn by thinking deep on their wasteful life and ask yourself, have I really gained anything positive? My brother, your answer is no. This is the time for you to make U-turn and come back to your well-trained characters and start living that kind of life and see whether you will not enjoy it. Let me tell you, some of these youth have contacted various types of diseases through their immoral lives. Some of them will battle and health challenges at the end of their life because they are involved in some hard drugs that will put their life into danger. Some of them involved in some rituals that provide them wealth. Some of them involved in some hard life, like getting involved into hire assassin, and this thing fetching them money. Some of them join cultisms. All this type of lifestyle, is there future in it? Absolutely no. Make a U-turn and go back to the kind of life that your parents train you with. There is hope in that kind of life. And be contented. Don't be eager to get rich. Be contented. Even the Bible makes us understand that you will never be poor to a stage where you will be begging for food. Why can't you not believe the scripture and go back to your former life? Go back to that life where there is peace, where you will worship your God, where you will learn to do good, where you will learn to think good, where you will learn to practice good, where people will see you like a responsible person. Go back to that life. There is an abundant hope in that kind of life. Even imagine, how will your Creator feel about you when you are living in that kind of a dirty and dangerous life? But if you return back to the normal life your parents trained you with, how will your Creator, God, Heavenly God, the Jehovah our God, how will He feel about you? Will He not be happy? Absolutely, He will be happy. Why don't you choose that life that your God will be happy with than choosing the life that Satan will be happy with? As I told you earlier, it is only the dead one that can never make a U-turn. There is still time for you to make a U-turn and go back to the normal life that you have been living with. Remember, be contented. Don't manifest that spirit of I want to get rich. The little that you are earning, be contented with it. Our God will bless you as you make U-turn in your life. I believe you've learned one or two things from today's message. I urge you to subscribe to this channel, Positive Message, so that you can watch all of my videos. As I said earlier, this is Positive Message, and this is the only channel that touches life positively. It will make you think good and practice good. Till next time when we meet again, keep implementing the good things you learn.